Hello viewers, and welcome to Graceland Diabetes Campaign Series 2. I'm your host, Lucy Ahigbeko, and I have with me here the speakers for this section, Mrs. Otome Epoke.
Hello everyone, it's nice being here to talk to you once again.
Mr. Paul Epoke.
Hello everyone, welcome to this discussion.
And Miss Alison Epoke.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
In today's series, we will be learning about the causes of diabetes, issues surrounding diabetes, and how to manage diabetes. Since diabetes is complicated, what can you readily say is the cause of diabetes?
The cause of diabetes vary depending on one's genetic makeup, family history, ethnicity, health and environment factor. There is no common cause that fits every type of diabetes. This is because the cause of diabetes in persons vary in the individual and the type of diabetes being experienced. The cause of type 1 diabetes vary considerably from the cause of gestational diabetes, same way as the cause of type 2 diabetes is distinct from the cause of type 1 diabetes.
Is type 1 diabetes also the same as type 2 diabetes?
No. Type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes are very different. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition where the pancreas cannot produce insulin, while type 2 diabetes is a situation whereby the body is resistant to insulin. In all, we should know that type 2 diabetes is more complicated than type 1 diabetes, even though both are deficiency of insulin.
Wow, this is enlightening. Are there other issues on diabetes?
Yes. Still on the issue around diabetes, COVID-19 actually has opened our eyes to know that living with diabetes is associated with a lot of issues. About 90% of people who died of COVID-19 were people who lived with diabetes.
Why is it like that?
This is as a result of poor diabetes management. If one manages diabetes properly, whatever may be the case with other illness, that person will be able to live successfully without dying of the illness due to lack of proper management of diabetes.
What can we do as a people to manage diabetes without having any problem?
The most important thing to look out for is weight management. You have to take care so as not to gain unnecessary weight. Secondly, we have dieting. You need to watch what you eat. In fact, we need to place more emphasis on our way of life. We need to reshape our lives in the area of food, because the food we eat either make or mar us. In Africa, we consume more of carbohydrates, and the end result of carbohydrates is sugar. Excess of carbohydrate consumption ends in sugar. We need to have more of balanced diets. Foods that are rich in nutritional value like vegetables.
As Africans, do we have options when it comes to vegetables?
Yes, we do. We have okra, spinach, sweet pepper, carrots, and a lot of others that are available in Africa. And they are very healthy for us to eat. Even the popular garden egg we know is great. And these vegetables are not expensive in Nigeria. Africa is blessed with rich foods that are available for one to eat. Let us go back to the olden days. The issue of diabetes was very much around in the olden days, but the way people are dying of it these days is more than how people died of it then. That is because we don't eat as healthy as they did in the past. So we are always talking about this issue because this is the issue that is really affecting a lot of people at the moment.
Interesting. However, some persons, especially in the rural areas, are ignorant as to what diabetes entails. What do you suggest is the best way to tackle this issue?
The best way to tackle this issue is enlightenment through diabetes education. In tackling it, we need to take cognizance of some of the factors that limit the knowledge of these persons. Factors like shortage of physicians and providers in rural areas, low health literacy of the indigents, low income, which will result in deferring health care due to financial reasons, and then inadequate health facilities. If these factors can be attended to, as well as giving them the basic knowledge on how to cater for their health while living with diabetes, it will go a long way in reducing the mortality rates arising from diabetes.
This has been an interesting session, and I'm sure our viewers have learned a thing or two. Is there any other thing they need to know?
I and my co-speakers have basically said what you need to know about diabetes. However, let me chip this in. Even though diabetes is a serious life-threatening disease, it can be managed through proper self-management, training and education. So the fact that you've been diagnosed with diabetes doesn't mean you die from it. You can still live a healthy and happy life.
And that's it for this series. Thank you for joining us on this insightful discussion on Graceland Diabetes Campaign. See you next time. Bye.